Hello, this is AureilCasts and this is of course our Stormgate 2v2 tournament. On left side there is the blue Infernal player, NoveaStar from United States of America. Her teammate is the teal Infernal Yoru, as well from United States of America. On the right side of the map we have red Celestial player, LetaleX, and his teammate Orange Infernal player, and it is of course Mixu, and they doing the arc ship trick like they did in the previous games. So 3 arc ships into collection array. Meanwhile, what we see so far is 1-1 from both players into shrine. And this is double Infernal versus Celestial Infernal. Both teams starts to creep the camps. On the map. Looking at the economy, Mixu has at this stage almost free base eco if he sends imps towards natural bases, and he's doing so now. He will be able to have free base economy. Now he will go towards the vision tower. Anyway, Yoru checking the double mid base and some random arc ship. Both Infernals now going for Hellforge, so we will see the Brute upgrade in just a moment. Anyway, from LetaleX another arc ship for Mixu, and they're using full power of the streak. There's as well scouting from Mixu with one of Brutes. As well we see collection array, and he was able to capture the Tyrion camp in the middle. And Mixu going towards the natural bases of NoveaStar and Yoru, and from behind there's reinforcements of NoveaStar Yoru, and there is more Infernals, more Brutes for double Infernals. So Mixu is forced to move back. We see some margins as well from LetaleX has been added to the composition. And Mixu of course sending more and more imps towards the bases. Eternal Fury for both Infernals is almost done. 10 seconds. We see army of NoveaStar fighting on bottom side with army of Mixu, and she is forced to move back. And the reinforcements of Yoru are coming. And again, Nightfall Infestation has been activated from NoveaStar on these Brutes. There is a charge advantage for Brutes on NoveaStar Yoru. Purify has been activated to remove the attack speed buff for Brutes, as well the curse. More and more reinforcements coming towards the NoveaStar Yoru. There is defender advantage as well. And Mixu once again with LetaleX is forced to move back. see another base from Yoru on the map. Meanwhile, Mixu is pinging his teammate to recapture that base. He got this base as well, but there is some reinforcements of NoveaStar Yoru, and they will try to collapse on Mixu at the moment. We're fighting in quite good position, but now there is a choke point for brutes. And Mixu going forward, he has so many of them. As well, he is using Hyper Infestation to slow down the units of Yoru. There's some urgent to just help DPSing. Top bar ability to refresh the respawn the creep camp has been activated from LetaleX. And they will be able to clear the camp. Meanwhile, as well, we see some transition. Legion Hall on the way. And he is adding the cabals. Some army of NoveaStar Shadow Manifestation has been activated. And Mixu will go and recapture the speed camp, but the speed camp respawn as well the same time. Shadow Manifestation has been activated, and Mixu going for the shrine, and he was able to do that. From behind, some reinforcements of Yoru are coming. At the same time, Nova started doing the counter attack of economy of LetaleX and Mixu in exchange of the shrine. Remember, the Magmanos don't have any upgrades at the moment. There is no upgrades as well on the way. Gravity Flux has been activated. Hyper Infestation from NoveaStar as well. Mixu attacking on two sides at the same time as well. Stomping has been activated from NoveaStar, and more bases going for Mixu LetaleX. It's getting spicy. We're gonna get a long macro game, it looks like. Right now Mixu is splitting half of his army, going towards the top side of the map to capture the vision camp. Other half is on bottom side, and with LetaleX will push forward and fight happening between two players. Magmanon starts stomping to deal some damage. You know, top side Yoru is fighting with Mixu. Other half of the army stomp has been activated to push that army back, and he will go and try to recapture the vision camp. Yeah, NoveaStar was able to push back Mixu, but he decided to go towards natural base of Yoru and once again snipe the shrine. And right now Yoru is fighting alone versus entire army of Mixu. Meanwhile, NoveaStar is doing the counter-attack. Nice stomps from Yoru on these brutes. But there is no upgrades for them to apply stun or something. Two bases of Mixu LetaleX was killed, but entire economy is on top side of the map. Entire forces of Yoru go down. There is nothing left for him. Shadow Manifestation has been killed. And GG, map number 1 go towards Mixu and LetaleX. GG. Evergreen map number 2. In bottom left corner we have of course the blue infernal player is NoveaStar. Her teammate is of course still infernal player Yoru. In top right corner we have red infernal player Mixu that is playing infernal, not vanguard, and of course his teammate orange celestial LetaleX. And from NoveaStar we see Shrine first. From Yoru we see Shrine first. From NoveaStar we see 1-1 into Shrine. And she's not boosting the Shrine with effigy. That is quite a mistake. Meanwhile from LetaleX and Mixu we seeing the same trick over and over again. This is the Arcship trick. Building as many Arcship as possible to get more eco. Another Arcship is on the way. Mixu getting first units on the map as well with NoveaStar. They will start clearing the first creep camp. So in the last game, Mixu was able to fight on two sides of the map and force splitting of Yoru and NoveaStar. Technically together they had bigger supply than he had, but the splits from him allow find some damage on eco. He was able to snipe twice the shrine of Yoru, and that slowly provide the victory on one side of the map. The lack of teamwork from NoveaStar Yoru and trying to catch the army of Mixu was a mistake from previous map. Because technically looking at this, he always has smaller supply in army than they both have. That's the pass, ignoring the fact they're Arcship boosting. Now we see Mixu is going for the energy camp. Meanwhile, NoveaStar with Yoru will go for resource camp. So we have this boring stage of the game and both teams just creeping for first few minutes and they don't interact with each other. But in the next patch the creep camps are gone. We're gonna have some towers, so let's hope they're gonna provide us with some player interaction. Right now there is a fight between Yoru and Mixu, and of course the Mixu supply is much bigger than Yoru one, and he was able to snipe some brutes. Charge has been activated from Mixu, and he will go towards the army, but there is the reinforcement of NoveaStar, and again they together have slightly bigger supply than Mixu alone. Top bar has been activated to refresh charges, or respawn the creep camp, and level up it. So technically, because the respawn creep camp top bar for Celestial will be changed because there is no more creep camps. So this top bar has to change, as well as Seraphim has to change. And beside that, there is the charge from Yoru, and he was able to kill one of the brutes. NoveaStar looking for the flank to catch the army of Mixu, but this time that didn't work out well. And Mixu is buying time for his teammate to provide more and more economical advantage. Getting more and more arc ship on the way. Another illuminate camp, and right now Yoru was able to find some damage to LetaleX army. Purify was forced to use, and now NoveaStar is splitting, sending half entire army to the left side to recapture the health camp. And we fight between Yoru and of course Mixu, and Mixu supplies huge heal, has as well some magmanos to deal AoE damage. Shadow Manifestation has been activated from Yoru. Another magma stomping is there, and he's slowly pushing forward. Another magma stomping forward, push the army of NoveaStar Yoru back. As well, there is some urgency. Now we see some magma stomps from Yoru to try to deal some damage towards the Mixu side. And slowly but surely, NoveaStar with Yoru looks like will win this fight, in cost of course of some economy, and they be able to push Mixu back. Nice hold, spicy hold. And now NoveaStar is pushing forward, collapsing from the archers. There is reinforcements of Mixu coming to fight. Magma starts stomping, Necro Infestation has been activated. There is a Demon Hoof Tremors on Magma, that means there is a stun. But remember, Mixu is constantly controlling both of the Luminate camps. That means he has bonus resources. And now he will split half of his army to the left side, half army to the right side, and he will do that what he did in the previous game. And this time he's splitting on the three sides of the map. One is harassing NoveaStar base, other one is fighting on the front line with Yoru, and another one is getting the health camp on the left side. Purify has been activated to regen some energy for Cabals, for Archers as well. And Mamagon again stomping. NoveaStar was able to clear that army on the left side, but the right side is dominated by Mixu with LetaleX at the moment. There's more and more Weavers, Cabals and Magmanos coming forward. There is as well the fight on the left side, but this NoveaStar clearing quite well, and more reinforcements coming to the right side. And Yoru is alone, he has no more army to hold this push. Only few brutes. Another shuttle manifestation has been activated for Yoru. As well, the top bar refresh charges on the production. Necro Infestation has been activated to slow down the units. And now NoveaStar with Yoru was able to come together, and when they are together they have slightly bigger supply army than Mixu by himself. But Yoru again got really huge damage towards the economy. Shine go down. An army of Mixu LetaleX is getting bigger and bigger. The Fiend explosion is almost done. There is nice lashes on the energy camps as well. An explosion has finished for Yoru, and he was able to clear the vision camp as well. Now we see some collapsing flank from Yoru, but now the flank from Mixu is getting the dire brute force, and he was able to snipe everything here. The fight happening, there is a dragon to apply the curse effect on entire unit. There is some shadow fires that will go towards the dragon and try to jump on it, but it's not enough of dragons. And now Purify has been activated, and there is huge fight between Mixu and LetaleX. There is more and more reinforcement coming from this player, and entire forces on NoveaStar Yoru has been go down, and map number 2 will go towards Mixu and LetaleX. And again, if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, liking, and see you in the next one. Bye.